Five bizarre things used to make houses. Number 5. The Ice Hotel. In Jukkasjärvi, a village in Sweden within the Arctic Circle, each year a hotel constructed entirely out of ice is built. Every room is a display of art carved in ice. Even the beds are blocks of ice, though spread with reindeer skins. When the summer comes and the hotel melts, visitors are offered the ability to stay in rooms of ice maintained in a freezer building. Because water has such a highly specific heat capacity, it requires a large amount of energy to melt ice. This is what allows buildings from igloos to palaces to be constructed from it. Ice is also remarkably strong. A rather grander building of ice was planned by the eccentric president of Turkmenistan, Sapar Muradnazov. He ordered the building of a palace of ice near the Turkmen capital. Since the average temperature there is rather higher than it is within the Arctic Circle, the project was more impressive. Number 4. Buddhist Beer Temple. The Wat Pa Mahat Chediku Temple in Thailand is constructed from 1 million glass beer bottles. Decorative mosaics at the temple are constructed from beer bottle lids. The mixture of brown and green glass allowed the incorporation of intricate patterns within the temple's walls. Since the walls are colored glass, they allow for privacy but also a beautiful but diffuse light to spread throughout the buildings. The monks who built the temple wished to highlight the wasteful nature of consumption and the possibility of reclaiming beauty from rubbish. Since glass is rather too brittle to make a complete structure, the temple does have a concrete core to support its weight. Number 3. House made from an airplane. There are many houses made from reclaimed structures, such as disused water towers. There are houses made from retired train carriages. Most impressive for scale and boyish playfulness are houses which are built inside converted airplanes. Because airplanes are built to be robust, they make surprisingly good buildings. Their exterior is strong and weatherproof, and their interior is spacious once stripped of seats and storage compartments. Another factor in their favor is the low cost of buying a retired passenger jet. Since a retired plane is of no value except as scrap metal, they can be had very reasonably. Because of the advantages converted planes have as homes, there are now several companies which specialize in them. Perhaps they will not be so unusual in the future as they seem now. Number 2. Weigh every year. They are, in many ways, a perfect building material. They are as tough as they are plentiful and can be used as a stacking system for walls. Of course they need something packed within them for stability, but there are houses that have been made from tires, filled with clay, and stacked like bricks. Rubber, being highly insulating, makes a building constructed in this way cheap to heat or keep cool. For those worried about a rubber fire in their house, it is possible to avoid this risk by coating them with plaster or concrete. Number 1. Petrified wood. Wood is one of the oldest building materials known. Strong, flexible, renewable, and cheap, it was the go-to material for our ancestors. For those who want to be traditional but crave the strength of stone, there is a possibility. Petrified wood, trees that died eons ago and have been fossilized, has been used in several buildings as a material. In Lamar, Colorado, there is a car dealership office made from lumps of petrified wood. The town of Glen Rose in Texas underwent a petrified wood building frenzy in the 1920s when large numbers of petrified trees were discovered. Now the town houses a creationist museum. One assumes it is not built out of fossilized wood millions of years old.